It's very rarely, from what I've seen, 100% marketing's fault or 100% the sales team's fault. There's normally just optimizations that can be made on both sides. My name's Josh McKelvey. I manage about $6 million a year in ad spend for larger sales organizations. I've been doing this for about 10 years, and I believe marketing only has one purpose, and that's to drive more revenue. On this channel, I teach you about what's going on and how to ultimately bring marketing in-house so you don't have to outsource it anymore. So without further ado, let's get to the video. Why are your Facebook leads not picking up their phone? There's studies done by Harvard and many other companies. You can look them up. If a lead isn't called within the first 5 minutes, it's something crazy. Like the chances of converting the lead go down 400%. Speed to lead is essential. It's everything. You need to make sure that your sales agents are calling the leads in a very, very timely manner. The other thing that I see a lot is, maybe you'll call once a day, or you'll call and leave a voicemail and maybe just send an email. The leads for really the first 6 or 7 days, I would say, need to be called at least twice a day. You need to make sure that your sales team is doing a mix of leaving a voicemail, sending a text, calling once, double calling sometimes throughout that week. If that doesn't work, then transfer the lead to a different salesperson to call from a different number. The other thing that you can do as well is you can add SMS verification to the lead. So that means after they fill out a form on Facebook, they get a text directly to their phone. So it's somebody who's filling out the form, and they have to put in that code before they can become a lead. I don't recommend that in every situation because it can jack up your lead costs, but it's something, if you're dealing with contact rate issues, adding an SMS verification on a Facebook lead form is something that can definitely help to figure out where maybe something in your process is broken or not optimized the way that it should be. So now that you know that, your speed to leads very, very important, and you need to make sure that your sales team's calling the leads twice a day and they're following up properly and they're being strategic about how they're going after these leads. Ultimately, a big issue that I do see with other Facebook advertisers is they don't understand the business or the vertical well enough because they don't take the time to get to know your business, your sales team. They don't understand the product well enough, which means they don't know how to pre-qualify the leads well enough. One thing that we do that has worked very, very well for us is you need to add intent-based questions. So if a client comes to me and says, hey, I'm struggling to get in touch with the leads, one of the things that we'll do is we'll add intent-based questions asking, how soon are you looking to move forward on this? How likely would you be to sign up if, you were qualified? Something like that. That will also increase the intent. And what you do, because you have conditional logic in your form, which just means you can say like, all right, if they say no to this, then we're going to kick them out of the form. We don't want them as a lead. So what that does is it pre-qualifies your prospects more. It does increase your lead cost, but that should be okay because it's going to lead to a better quality lead. So your salespeople are having better contact rates. The triggers that you can pull on marketing are adding more questions to your form, doing SMS verification. But generally, more often than not, it's a combination of optimizing both. It's very rarely, from what I've seen, 100% marketing's fault or your Facebook ad person's fault or 100% the sales team's fault. There's normally just optimizations that can be made on both sides. Add a couple questions to the form. If it makes sense, throw on the SMS verification, and then audit exactly how your sales team is following up with these leads and what their cadence is and what texts and emails and voicemails that they're sending, and you should be good. So I have a free Skool community below. Feel free to reach out, ask any questions, and yeah.